Hello everybody, this is the Minecrafter, and yes, I have not done a video in quite a while, but today we're going to do a video on something pretty neat. Now, as many people might know, a furnace smelting an item, when a hopper pulls the item out, it will retain the XP inside. I don't know if this is the same for Bedrock Edition, and I doubt this machine will work, but we're going to take advantage of that today in this super cool XP bank. If you hear some rustling in the background, it's my new puppy. That's why it's been so long since a video. I guess he doesn't do much anymore. But basically, it pulls it out and yeah, stores the XP. And it has a little light indicator telling you when it's ready for the XP to come out. So I'm going to explain a little bit how this works, and then I'm going to do a step-by-step-ish on how to build this. So you'd have an input from normally a cactus farm. Now, you do not need one this big. This thing is super massive. You do not need one this big at all. I mean, this thing goes from 0 to sky limit, and it's this many cactus. You do not need that to run this farm. You can use something. You can use one layer of this. 16 cactus. Super easy. I won't be showing much of a cactus farm. I might not even show one, but something like this will work. You can put 2 or 3 layers. On my survival world, I have a 5-layered farm of that, and it's just fine. This was the original design, but this one is 5 wide. Actually, technically, the whole machine is 7 blocks wide, and you can put these next to each other. You just have to have a 2-block gap in between each 5 furnaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna build one right here because why not? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna build one right here. Lag spike. You know, I'm gonna build this out. I'm gonna build this out for you so you can see exactly how to do it. So you are gonna want some space underneath, and I was attempting to make this one wide and tileable so I could go as far as I want, and I'll keep working on that. But for now, it's pretty, I mean it works. So you're going to want at least from the below the floor where you're going to stand, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. The 6th block is for the rail, so you only really need 5. So let's just build off the side of this little box here. And let's get to work. So we're gonna we want to start with where do you want your furnaces? Or better yet, where do you want your floor? If you want your floor right here, your furnaces will be right here. So if this is your floor, your furnaces will be 2 blocks higher. So I'm gonna build this floor out of glass though, just to make it easier to see. The only part that can't be glass are these, because this is where you're gonna be putting the levers that indicate whether or not you want the XP. So just get 5 levers, boom, 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 boom. Boom. Like that. Now, we also need the redstone lamps, which are optional, and if you don't need them, it'll save you a lot of time and probably resources. But the way this will work is when the double chest right there is full, it will power the lamp. You pull the lever, you take the item out. When you flip the lever again, the lamp turns off. Pretty plain and simple. Next, you want it. Oh, lag spike again. Go 1, 2 down. Although this is going to have to be facing over. And it's actually been a long time since I built this, so I'm probably going to be really bad at it. Let's just start up here. This is going to be your input line of your cactus, and you can use water streams if this is really long. This is going to be for fuel. If you're wondering how I changed to different, like my hotkey, how I can just change between items, I have them saved in this using F3 and C. It'll save whatever your hotbar is. I changed it to F3 and M because I sometimes save by accident. But okay. I'm sorry for the poor video quality. I've just gotten some recording software, but I'm waiting for a mic to show up. So for now, I'm still, yeah. So you're gonna face these down into chests, and the chests, a double chest of cactus green, which is the output from a cactus, is enough to fully mend a diamond pick. You know, just the average diamond pick. I think it's got like 1,500 durability. Don't quote me on that. Here, let me see. So if I break this, go back into creative, I can then look. They have 1,561 total durability. Well, on 116 we got these new netherite picks. So those have a little more durability. I need something that netherite pick takes damage from. Okay. Those have 2,031. So a double chest is actually not enough. So I have some extra hoppers that lead down to the emptying system. And it actually looks like that hopper's facing the wrong way, but oh well. That was on the test. That was on the test one. So you want a hopper facing down. You are going to need some temporary blocks. And then 2 more hoppers facing down here. And then like that. So it makes this little shape. You can actually save on hoppers, but this is in order to make it tileable-ish. Or this design perfect. If not, then it won't keep track of how much cactus has been smelted, and yeah. So you want something a little bit like this. Now here comes the part that comes a tiny bit expensive. It uses 5 comparators, and then you have another line. Take out these corners. Underneath, you want an observer facing downwards. And I'm so sorry about the lag. I just 5 blocks like that. These 2 on the edge. I feel like a noob at redstone because it's been so long. You do it like this, and you're gonna want to place a redstone block right next to these. This is gonna make it so that once this fills up completely, it'll light up. But if it has a signal strength of less than 15, so if it has a 14 signal strength, it's not going to light up. But if it has 15, it ignites. So once this full double chest, and once this, and this are all 100% full, then it'll light up. Next, you want to extend your comparator line. Put repeaters here, and then put redstone blocks here and here. Then extend. This goes here, and a repeater. And then you only need 1, but since I like it symmetrical. You also want to put observers on top of all these. So we're going to build up like this on each side of the observers. Not on the inside, but towards the outside. And we're going to want sticky pistons. Now the reason I have this is because if you let the double chest fill and it gets full, it activates this. Once this goes down to signal strength 14, this turns back off. So the way this works is, I forgot the redstone dust. You want to put dust. You do want it on top of the observer on this block, because this one will also power that one unless it's like that. You could also use a target block here if you're in 1.16. This does work in 1.15 and 14. I have tested it. It works all the way back. I tested as far back as 1.13. Yeah. So you can actually have a target block and save on a little bit of redstone dust, but technically since a target block is made of redstone, you're not really saving on anything. So the way this will work is when this activates, this will pull up, so this has to completely empty this chest in order to... Bam. Okay. Now you want to put a block. Temporary block. This block is not staying. It's just temporary. Pistons, 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 and pistons. And you want to have observers that are facing this way, all the way down the line. If I can do this right. And then gap, and do it on this side too. And I forgot you can actually, sometimes I forget you can reach through hoppers now. The hitbox used to be the full size of a block. Now it's a little bit less. So basically what will happen is once this completely fills up, it'll start emptying the cactus. But the light will stay on. And that's what happens next. We need pistons and note blocks. These can also be droppers, but so that when you power it, it activates. Because if this block wasn't here, as you can see, nothing happens. Now you're going to want pistons on this side, which is why my floor is not made out of glass. But if you like seeing the redstone, then it's perfectly okay. Now here comes the part of connecting this. You're going to want another note block. It doesn't have to be. You want to get block, then a note block. Then an observer, facing into the piston. You're going to want the same on this side. And then on this side, we'll have something similar, but we do need 2 observers this time, and then a block. It can be any block as long as it can be powered, so that that piston extends. Now, the main part of the redstone in the back is just about done. This is for the other circuit now. So now, this is where the rails come in. You want observers that are going to be pointing into blocks to save space and resources. And you want observers pointing up into those blocks. And then you just want a line of glass or anything, it doesn't matter what it is. And just line this all the way across. And then you need powered rails and activator rails. Because if you power the powered rails, actually, to be fair, I do believe you can just use powered rails or activator rails. But I like using 2 different ones, because if something happens and they switch direction, then... Okay. But I play on a server where powered rails are very expensive because gold is the currency, so gold farms don't work. And gold has been nerfed. And as you can see, there's lights turning on now. Now what will happen is you'll flip the lever, this will push out, but still being powered. You pull your item out, you flip it, light goes off, reset the system. Boom. Now this should all be done. Now, a little disclaimer. The items go in through this system right here. So when these power, it spits them out right on the track. If you have any issues with that, then you can always push the rails down. A little bit. Put a block here, and then just put lava. And this should still work, according to my knowledge. Actually, I'm going to just test to make sure. Yeah, the power still makes it. So, yeah, if you're worried, you can put lava or fire or anything right here and just encase it, and then move the rails. You just means you need more down space. The space below it. Because you need to have that extra space. Oh, yo. So, my puppy, he's so cute. But he's messing with the door. So, yeah, you can just do something like this. and then bring the rails up on this side. I'm going to take out some glass to do this because I cannot reach. And then you can just put lava, fire, or cactus. Well, I guess you can't put cactus because it won't fit right. But you can just get some lava and put a source right in the middle. It'll work fine. So yeah, this is the whole machine. Now you just want to hook it up to a cactus farm and some sort of fuel source, either like kelp or bamboo. But keep in mind your bamboo farm will need to be pretty big to supply this. So yeah, once this fills up completely, like I have a machine right here, once this fills up completely with dye, and this fills up completely with dye, and this fills up, and this, and then this one, oh, lag, and then this chest starts filling. What'll happen is, I mean, there's still items being taken out, so basically this will fill up, this will activate, this will spit out until this chest is completely empty, and then these will all be full. So, although this hopper should be facing down because it was just spitting it into here. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like, and if you feel like, you know, hey, I want to see more of these videos, then you can definitely subscribe, as hopefully pretty soon here my video quality will be getting better as I will be getting new equipment. If you want to see a tutorial on this farm, I will be putting one up later on the same day this one releases, and if you want to see a tutorial on a good bamboo farm, I will also be able to do a tutorial. And as you can see, this one just lit up. This actually isn't activated. I was just messing with the redstone. Well, it actually was activated, but either way. So now this would be technically ready. You could lock the hopper and you could take out of it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, definitely leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one if you want to keep seeing videos like this.